Hey guys, so for today's video, as you guys see as the title, I'm gonna be showing you guys how to do a back to school makeup look with very affordable products. Most of these products are gonna be from elf and ColourPop, and those products are like really super affordable. Probably every product that I have is probably not more than $20 each, so that's pretty good. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and start off with my brows. So for school, you kind of want to have more of a softer brow, not like, you don't really want to do them how I do them, really thick and like dark. But if you do, you can go ahead and do that. I have a video for that too, but I use the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Granite, so that is a little bit more on the higher end side. But today I'm gonna be showing you guys how to do soft makeup that you could wear every single day. So what I'll take a normal like black eyeshadow, just because my eyebrow hairs are really dark. So I'm gonna just be taking one from an eyeshadow palette. I'll be taking the shade 101 from the Misunderstood palette from ColourPop, but honestly any black eyeshadow works, or if not, brown eyeshadow works as well. So what you guys want to do is you guys want to grab like a little like pecker brush, like angled brush. This is what I'll usually use. I'll tap off the excess and I'll just start like pushing the powder more towards the end of my brow. You see how like it looks pretty like dark right there? I'll dust off the rest and kind of just like softly apply it. Not that soft really, but to your preference. So now you want to take a spoolie and you kind of just want to brush that powder off. And usually what I use the powder for is to kind of just fill in any little gaps that might be like not filled in with your actual hair. So now that you have your eyebrows like pretty tinted, pretty like filled in with eyeshadow, what you want to do now is you're just gonna clean out your eyebrows how you normally clean them out. And the concealer I'm going to be using is the elf concealer in the shade Light Sand. This is really affordable and it's like such a good concealer in my opinion. So I'll usually just clean out my brows how I usually clean out my brows when I do it with pomade, but except this time it's just going to be with powder, and they won't be as like so dark. I already filled in my brows and cleaned them up. They're not as dark as I usually do them. You could still see like the little hairs, but they're not so like light, you know what I mean? And I'm the type of person that doesn't really like super light brows. I like to have some color in them, so I feel like this is like kind of perfect for back to school because they're not so bold. But I mean, if you want to do them bold, go for it. Nobody's telling you not to, but you could always do them like this. So anyways, now for the eyeshadow is going to be really simple, something you could do like in literally a minute. So what you want to do, you want to take a little bit of powder and kind of set that lid, that way it's not too like cakey, and that way your eyeshadow, since it is light, it will kind of like not crease up on you. Sorry, I forgot to mention the powder I'm using to set it is the Airspun powder. This is a powder that I'm going to be using throughout the whole video, if you guys are wondering. Okay, so now for the eyeshadow palette, we're going to be using the Sweet Talk palette by ColourPop, and I'm going to be taking the shade West Side. It looks like this. It's this really pretty soft brown color. We're going to be taking that color on like any fluffy brush just to kind of like dust it on there. So now I'm just going to take my brush and kind of just like pack this color on my lid, kind of like start diffusing it upwards. Have that color on. The next color you want to take is called Meadow. It's just like, it's this pretty pink shade right here, and you're just going to want to apply that on top of the color that you just applied. Okay, so now that you have that down, you just want to go ahead and blend that out, which I already did. And you just want to add like a soft little shimmer color on top of that. And the one I'm going to be using is also by ColourPop, Super Shock Pressed Pigment. This one is in Birthday Treat, and I think it's like such a pretty color. And I'm just going to take my finger and I'm literally just going to rub it on my lid, like on the whole lid, I guess. So basically you just want to put it on top of where you put that other shadow. So now that you have that on, this is what it looks like so far. And now we're gonna go ahead and move on to the face, and then we'll go back in with the lashes later. All right, so for primer, we're gonna be using, of course, the e.l.f. Putty Primer. We're gonna be using this. I'm just gonna apply some more to like my pimple area, where I see how I have like a little bit more scars where I have like drier skin, and on my nose because I do have blackheads. And I'll usually just like rub this in right on those areas where I have like the most problematic area. And kind of let it sit for a little bit. I mean, while I'm letting that sit, the foundations I'm gonna be using are the Maybelline Super Stay Foundation in 110 and 120. I usually use this with the Fenty, you guys already know, but since this is more of a drugstore or like affordable products, I'm gonna be using just these two for you guys. The concealer that I'm gonna use for you guys is the same one I use to clean on my brows, the e.l.f. concealer. Let me fix my camera real quick. All right, the e.l.f. concealer, the 16-hour camo. So I already have my foundation there, and I'm gonna have to set my face a little bit longer this time. I'm gonna let my whole face set with bake with powder, just because I didn't apply the Fenty one to this, and the Fenty one usually helps it like lock in a little bit better because it's more of a matte foundation. So, and these are kind of more like in the middle, so I'm gonna have to like just set my face a little bit more with powder than I usually do. Alright guys, so now I went ahead and did my foundation. I'm gonna go ahead and apply the concealer. This one's in the shade of Light Sand, and I just do like a little swipe, and I'll usually put some on my chin just because I don't know, why not. And I'll just blend this out. Okay, so now that I have that all blended out, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna set my face, and I'm just gonna grab like the opposite end of where I put foundation and just literally pack on that powder. You guys already know I start off under my eyes. If you guys want like a more in-depth video of how I do like my base with my like regular products, they're almost the same, just some stuff that I left out. You guys could check out my previous video. I showed you guys how to cover up all these pimples and stuff like that. Now I'm gonna just apply my bronzer. This is the e.l.f. bronzer in Forever Sun Kissed. So now I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face now that I did my bronzer, and I'm gonna apply my highlight. The facial mist that I'm gonna be using is by hemp seed oil and coconut. It looks like this. You could find these at Ross. I found like so many at Ross, and if not, you can probably search it up. It's like $3.99 at Ross, but it doesn't have the little tag no more. But any mist would actually work as well too. So just any mist that you guys find, it's like it'll work. So I'm gonna be using two highlights today. The first highlight is by Wet n Wild. You guys probably seen these like everywhere on freaking YouTube. It looks like this, and this one's in the shade, let's see, Blossom Glow. And then the second one that I'm gonna put on top is the ColourPop Villains Collection. The Villains Collection. This one's in Maleficent. It looks like this, and it's more like of a creamy one, so I'm gonna put that one on top with my finger. But the first one I'm just gonna go ahead and apply with a brush. So now I'm gonna take the other highlight, and I'm just gonna like put it on my finger just because it is like more jellyish. And I'm gonna pat it on, not like gonna rub, but pack, okay? Because if you pack it on, or like rub it on, I mean, you will literally move your foundation underneath there. So now you basically have all your base done. So now we're gonna go back into the eyes. Before I forget, I'm gonna be taking this Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer. It looks like this. I use this like pretty much all the time, and it's like a little gel with like little fibers to help your hair stay in place. And you could also do this and you could even flick your hairs a little bit upwards to make it look a little bit more natural. And you see it looks a little bit more like fluffy. You could also do that. Now for the eyes, you could also put on eyelashes, but you know, you don't want to be struggling sometimes in the morning, so you could usually just curl your top lashes and put mascara only on the top, and it'll make it look like you're wearing some lashes. But like I said, you could always put on falsies, but right now I am not, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put on the ColourPop mascara. This one is in Brownie Points. It's a brown mascara, and I think it looks really pretty because it makes it look a little bit more natural as well. Alright guys, so now for lips, I'm gonna be taking just this ColourPop lippy scrub just to take off this foundation that I have, but you could literally just use a makeup wipe, but I'm too lazy and I need to scrub my lips because look at that, I have a cut on it. So I really love putting on a lip gloss for like more of a natural look. So I'll just apply this ColourPop Lippy Balm. I really love this. I really recommend you guys to get this. Alright, so now for the very last step is literally just setting your face again with more spray, and it will really kind of like hydrate your face from those powders that we put on. But you know, if you guys are really oily, don't put as much spray, but if you guys are not that oily and really dry, put on more spray. So I'm gonna just put it in like in the middle. Alright you guys, so this is the final look on a like everyday back to school makeup. You could obviously change up the way I do things. You could use more of a brownish color than pink. You could leave out the pink and just do, you know, like I said, more of a brownish color, or you could even do more of a pink than brown. It's whatever you guys like, but I think this look is like really pretty and soft. It's not too pink and not too brown, so it's like right in the middle of like a neutral color. And you could always substitute different products that you think might work best for you. These are just some of the very affordable products that I have that I use to make pretty much a full face that looks like you used a lot of high-end products but you didn't. So if you guys do want to save money, you guys could always use my code 5makeup by laguera for ColourPop to get some money off. You guys will get $5 off if you get a purchase over 20, and that'll even help you guys save up, you know, more money. If you guys do want to purchase any of the ColourPop products that I used today, you know, use my code and you will get some money off. And let me know if you guys do like more videos like this. I will do more if you guys want to see more affordable product videos. I'll start doing more videos with, you know, cheaper eyeshadow palettes. Tell me what kind of looks you guys want to do and I will be more than happy to do that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to follow all my social medias. They're all at Makeup by Laguera. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.